Hello, it's Keith from Kinvert, and we're going to go over a bit of a more complicated example of order of operations. So let's start writing out the equation in the original form we're going to go with. So let's say it's 2 plus 3 times 2, and all of this is divided by 2 squared minus 2. All right? So what we want to do first, we can actually rewrite this. This is equivalently the same as if we had written 2 plus 3 times 2, and then we divide that by, and sometimes it'd be like this, or sometimes it could be 2 plus 3 times 2 divided by, and then let's see, this is 2 squared minus 2. 2 squared minus 2. And then here as well, it'd be 2 squared minus 2. So this is 3 different ways of writing basically the same equation. All 3 of these are the same equation, all right? They're effectively the same. It's just different ways of writing it. So how do we want to go about solving this? So I'll go with this version here. 2 plus 3 times 2 divided by 2 squared minus 2. All right, so first, remember that the first thing we do is like parentheses, absolute values. The second thing that we do is like powers, different powers like square roots and squares and all that. Third is multiplication and division. And then fourth is addition and subtraction. All right, so let's start taking a look at this one. So first we have a square. Let's do that first. So now we have 2 plus 3 times 2 divided by 4 minus 2. All right, so that was powers right there. Now we're going to go by multiplication and division. Now remember, we don't want to do this big one yet because this is multiple terms. We got to get these kind of worked down a bit. So now we're going to do the 3 times 2. So we have 2 plus 6 divided by 4 minus 2. And now we're going to work over this way. We're going to do our addition and subtraction. So now this becomes 8 divided by 2. And this becomes 4. All right, so what we can see is that for the equation 2 plus 3 times 2 divided by 2 squared minus 2, this equals 4. And that is our final answer for this one. So this is another example of order of operations. And the big thing to remember here is that this is basically the same thing as these two equations. You don't want to just divide all of this at once. There's no real way to do that. You've got to do these individual operations first. So first we did the square, right? Remember that it was 2 squared. We turned that to a 4. Then we did our multiplication. The 3 times 2 became a 6. Everything else remains the same. Now we do our addition and subtraction. This goes over here. It becomes 8 divided by 2, right? We did our addition and subtraction. And then once you do your final division here, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So, Keith from Kinvert, this was another order of operations example. Hope it was helpful, and we will see you guys later. Bye.